Eddie Hearn here on location, San Francisco. Last words from Regis Prograis. Fuck the HANEYS. What's your thought on that, Eddie?
Well, I think the build-up's been incredible, and that was like the icing on the cake after a great build-up. Both guys just desperate to win. Both teams believe they can't lose, and I can't wait to see the fight tomorrow night. I think it's a 50-50 fight. I really do. Looking
at boxing here, you said about Floyd Mayweather coming here in 2001. You have brought you and your team from Matchroom Boxing here in 2023. What does it mean to you personally to put 19,000 people in advance?
I mean, honestly, like when we came here, I thought the bottom bowl is 10,000. If we can get close to filling it up, it'd be amazing. And to sell the whole thing out, 16,000. You'll see the atmosphere in here tomorrow night. It'll be absolutely electric. And that's going to be tough for those guys to deal with as well. You know, I know that both guys have boxed on big stages, but nothing like this before. And I think they're two very sharp, reactive guys. And I think this fight ends by knockout inside 8 rounds.
Is it sold out completely?
Yeah, well, we're about to announce it, yeah.
That's 19, 18,
5. 16,000.
It's 16,000.
Eddie, you said you see it ending in knockout in 8 rounds. How do you see that happening for Haney, who's not thought of as
because I think Regis will be taking chances in the fight. I think Devin will be stronger at 140. I think he'll be punching harder. And I do think the way that he fights and the way that Regis will be aggressive, if Regis is aggressive, and I think he has to be in the fight, you know, I think Devin can hurt Regis Prograis, but I also know that Regis can hurt Devin Haney. You've seen him hurt at 135, but sometimes you don't know if that extra weight's going to actually give him a little bit more comfort in his chin and his robustness. I think it will, but he's never been hit before like a puncher like Regis Prograis. But he's got to hit him, but we've seen in previous fights, Devin does get hit. And I just think the occasion, you saw it up there. I've never seen Regis like that before. And I've never really seen Devin like that before. So I think tomorrow night, when they make their ring walks, I just feel like it's going to be one of those sharp, reactive fights where, you know, someone's going to be sharp enough to hurt someone, and it could be early.
So Eddie, we're going to have a classic tomorrow.
I think so. I mean, look, I can only give you the build-up and hope that the fight delivers, but I don't see how it doesn't deliver.
Eddie, Regis seemed pretty fired up coming off the stage. What do you think he's at mentally?
I think exactly where you want to be. You want to be fired up. I mean, look, he's got over 24 hours to calm himself down. I mean, he wasn't erratic and smashing things up backstage, but he's pumped up for the fight. Don't forget, Regis feels like boxing owes him this. You know, I feel like he's the one who says, I deserve to be on this stage. I've been dedicated to sport for a long time. I've had my ups and my downs. It's time for me to go and earn my 8 figures or whatever against Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez and all the big leagues. And this is the fight that breaks him through. Devin feels like this is a natural progression, but you're in with a guy with a chip on his shoulder in Regis Prograis, and that makes him very dangerous.
You honestly believe that the winner of this is going straight for those big names like Tank?
I think the winner
Ryan
of this is the big name.
Okay.
You show me all those, you know, we talk about Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. They can't sell 3,000, 4,000. I mean, I don't know what Shakur sold in Vegas. Less than 2,000.
I heard it was 1,800.
Yeah, 1,800. He's an amazing fighter. But the excuse used to be about Devin Haney, he just doesn't sell. But what happens when he goes to a new city that doesn't even host boxing and sells 16,000? And that's down to Regis as well, but you know, Devin is bringing these fans from the Bay Area, so all of a sudden that excuse doesn't really exist anymore. And people like Teofimo Lopez, I've done a fight with Teofimo Lopez, the Undisputed Lightweight World Championship. We just sold out the theatre. And when he boxed Josh Taylor for the Unified Championship at 140, they didn't even sell out the theatre. And that's a massive fight. So, you know, people have got to get realistic with the draw that they are. And I think the work that Devin's done and is now showing, he's become that draw.
Yeah, you mentioned what about Tank Davis' team? Do you think Tank Davis' team will see that, like, he sold 16,000, so now they can't sell?
I just think Gervonta's going to do what Gervonta, like, you know, I mean, they always want to keep it in-house, you know, and who knows the actual finances of the Amazon deal, how that works, what they need. But they're going to, all those guys are going to need the winner of this fight, because you've seen what they're going to do. You know, they're doing at the gate, they're doing the numbers, and I think if the performance is sensational, it's going to put the winner of this fight in an unbelievable position.